Good morning, all. I am Raju PK, ACP Traffic, Kozhikode City. Yesterday afternoon session, Colonel V.N. Subnekar sir took a class on crowd management. How to plan, how to manage a crowd effectively. He emphasized the need for a good planning. He explained how we can plan an event effectively. There are three types of planning. One is strategic planning, next is operational planning, and the last one is tactical planning. Then he explained elaborately before planning, while planning, we have to, what aspects we have to bear in mind. The first one is, there are different approaches of planning. This first one is the scenario-based planning, capacity-based planning, and integrated, vertical and horizontal. These are the main three approaches of planning. Then he explained about the methodology of plan development. While discussing about the methodology, risk assessment, its vulnerability, then prioritizing of the risk assessment, then developing strategy, initiative preparedness, then IRS-based response system. Then he explained about the mission statement. We must have a mission while preparing the plan. This mission includes unity of effort, coordination, organizational structure, establish communications, pre-position sources, monitor threats and hazards. Then he also explained in detail about the objectives of the planning. These main objectives are interpersonal communication among command, safety of all event responders and staff, assure security of all participants, assure resource treatment, rescue, treatment and transportation of all participants, integrate voice and data communications, identify event-related other issues. Then important aspect is understanding the event. What is the type of event, duration of event, purpose of event, events, activities, general attendance, dignitary, important dignitaries who are attending the function, then location, area specific, significance of the historic and whether it is a historic incident or political incident or religious event. Then while planning the event, we have to think, we have to assess the venue. In order to assess the venue, we have to assess the routes, whether it is going on in multiple locations, terrain of the venue, population expected, accommodation facility, venue selected, then checklist, luminosity, all these aspects of the venue also to be considered. Then when we planning the another important aspect we have to think about, bear in mind is risk assessment. Whether awareness generation, early warning, prevention, preparedness, mitigation, etc. are the main points we have to bear in mind. Then apart from this, hazard assessment. We have to also, very important point is, as we have to assess the vulnerability assessment, hazard assessment, and interpret this analysis of all these things. Then risk, when we analyze the risk factors, we have to bear in mind the whether there is a possibility of stampede, fire accidents, violence, epidemic, accident and security, electrocution, flooding, etc. Whether the possibility of all these factors is to be bear in mind. Then while strategy formulation, then we have to form the strategy formulation, then preparedness phase, and not going in detail, These are the main points he covered yesterday evening. Today morning, sir explained about the area of interest. When we plan, we have to a broad canvas. Apart from the actual operational area, we have to bear in mind the area of interest and the actual apart from the operational area. Then he explained about the resource availability, resource availability and resource requirement, organizational structure, and all these things has to be taken into consideration. Then the support function, the response functions, service support functions, communication, human needs function, and everything. Apart from all, must be an SOP also there. He also explained about the tactical plan. I am summing up the sum and substance of the class of the Colonel Sir is the importance of IRS based planning and its meticulous implementation is the sum and substance of the Colonel Sir's class. Thank you very much.
For this exercise is, since we have covered in our entire syllabus of 3 days IRS also. So somewhere we want significance of IRS also. And in that, I will request you all team members to select one team leader, right? And please give your name. Jointly you can discuss and select one member as the team leader. And we will like to see when you are discussing how the discussion is channelized towards achieving a common understanding, right? Because this is what is very important in disaster management, that you need to take input from all departments and then somebody has to channelize the discussion. So he may not be senior, he may not be this thing, but whichever you as a team member of the team feel that he should be the team leader, make him a team leader. And his basic requirement is channelizing the discussion towards achieving a accepted whatever action you want to, decide upon. So we will like one team leader to be nominated in each group, and you can give us their names so that we will oversee the discussion how it is progressing and for finalizing the entire plan. So is it possible to select a leader? Yes? So good. So we will request you to give the name of the leader.
Event of Sabrimala is to start from 16/11. Expected number of persons visiting Sannidhanam would be approximately 80 lakh in the 2 months' time. The profile of the people visiting the deity is a mixed group of literate and illiterate people. The weather forecast is that it might rain during the event. The vehicular traffic during the event is expected to be about 20,000. The activity that you have to perform is, as a group, make a plan for the event. Make a plan for the event. And while making a plan, considering IRS, also develop an organization structure of all the stakeholders and all the positions that you plan to have during the event, a group that you want to have for managing the event. Develop IRS organization structure and develop a plan. Scenario has been given. It is expected to start from 16/11. Number of persons expected to be there is 80 lakh within this 2 months tenure. Profile of the people visiting is literate and illiterate. Weather forecast is that it is expected to rain during the event. and the vehicular traffic that is expected during the event is about 20,000. So now you have to develop a plan for managing the event, and second, develop the IRS organization structure.
14 members as a group, we decided to prepare a plan regarding this year's pilgrimage. We subdivided our team into 3 groups, and each team was given the charges of the main items such as planning to one team, logistics to another team, and then operation to another team. Each of the team prepared a detailed agenda and a detailed format. Later on, we jointly sit and then prepared it jointly. Then we have analyzed the entire situation there. We have a incident commander, deputy commander, information media, and everything we have decided. I would specify each one. We have decided District Collector Pathanamthitta as the incident commander. As this temple, this Sanctum Sanctora is situated in Pathanamthitta district, we decided Pathanamthitta District Collector as the incident commander. Then we have a deputy commander. We have the Superintendent of Police or the Commissioner of Police Pathanamthitta will be the deputy commander. Then the information and media is headed by District Information Officer. Then the liaison work, that's very important and very particular. That will be done by our sub-collector or revenue divisional officer, whoever may be in the scene, he will do the liaisoning work. And with that, the top brass will be comprised by these 4 people. Then the below sections, planning, we have planning section, we have operation, we have logistics, everything is there. And I invite my colleagues, Mr. Babu Rajendra Prasad, to explain about planning section. The planning section, there is 3 important sections. Resource 1, resource unit, second situation unit, third documentation unit, fourth demobilization unit. The resources unit, the police resource unit divided into 2. First manpower, second equipment. The manpower, police required 2,000. Now assigned duty 1,700. Reserve 200. Out of order 100. Medical team required total 20. Duty assigned 18. Available 1 for reserve. Fire force unit required 15 units. Assigned 10. Available 5. Sanitation team. Total team required 500. Out of order 50. Assigned duty 400. Available 50. RF unit required 200. Assigned 100. Available 80. Out of order 10. ACB workers, total requirement 150, means assigned 100, available 40, out of order 10. What was the staff? Required 100, assigned 50, available 40, out of order 10. Motor vehicle department staff are required 100. Assigned 50, available 45, out of order 5. NDRF team required 100 persons, Assigned duty 75, reserve 25. Total equipments required. Fire force unit 20, assigned duty 10, available 10. Fire extinguisher 400 numbers required. Assigned 200, available 200. Ambulance required 20, assigned 10, available 8. Oxygen cylinders required 150, assigned 100, 50 reserve. Food packet and with drinking water 5,000 kits available, assigned 100, 5,000 reserved, available 5,000. Public addressing system required 10 numbers, assigned 10, available 2. KCV and recovery vehicle 30 numbers required, 15 assigned, 30 reserved. Other vehicles 40 required, 20 assigned, 15 reserved. Water tanks 200 required, 100 assigned, 95 reserved. ASCA alarms for required 100 numbers, 1 out of order, 99 available. The second portion is the situation unit. The situation unit for especially communication. Wireless center, total required 50, assigned 20, available 25, out of order 5 numbers. Walkie-talkie 150, requirement, assigned 100, reserve, available 45. Mobile phones 100, requirement, assigned 80, available 50. Megaphones 50, requirement, 40, assigned 10, available. LAN phone 50 numbers, required 50, assigned. 5 kV UPS for the use of computer, etc. Requirement 5, assigned 5. Wi-Fi connection, requirement 15, assigned 15. The next is documentation unit. The entire process will be documented. This unit, the manpower will be 30. Requirement. Assigned 25, available 5. Computer required 30, assigned 20, available 8. Printer, total requirement 10, assigned 8, print 1 unit, available 1, out of order. Next, demobilization unit. The last portion of the system is demobilization unit. There is only manpower. Total 10 men available and not required. Assigned 10, required 10. That's all.
According to the planning section, the estimate is we have calculated about near about 5 crore rupees we need to complete this according to the planning, and now we have the operation system. The operating system will be explained by Mr. Sunil, the Circle Inspector of Police from Palakkad district.
We are implementing the incident response system. As per incident response system, under the incident commander, we have 3 major sections. One is operation section, other is planning section, and third is logistics section. Already discussed about the planning section and allotment for all the department. Now I am telling about the operation section. Normally, operation section will deal by the police, but all other departments have their own roles. And as per the geographical nature of our Sabarimala, we have decided to 2 staging area. One is Pamba and another is Sannidhanam. Under the operation section, we have two branches, response branch and transportation branch. Response branch means whatever the contingency or emergency will come, the response team will act promptly. So we have included all major departments like police, fire force, medical and RTO, revenue, KSCB, forest and Kerala Water Authority as per the requirements. The second is geographical division. Geographical, as per geographical division, we have divided the entire area for 5 zones and sectors. Zones again divided to sectors. There are 5 zones. One is Nilakal, 2 is Pamba, 3 is Sannidhanam, 4 is Pulivad, 5 is Erumeli. For convenience for the entire coordination for the crowd management. Again, single resource task force for striking team. For any emergency will come, we have to first response. For that, here striking force is there, and also QRT, emergency mobile medical team, NGO. Concerning to our previous years, some special issues has risen. So we have 2 types of schemes are there. One is Pandura scheme. Normally all are devotees. No need for other type of schemes. But last year, from the last year, we have implemented 2 types of schemes. One is Bandar scheme and other is Lando scheme. That is also we have. Other part of the operation section is transportation. Regarding the peculiarity of the area, we have only road and air transportation is available. Road and air. The road transportation mainly done by KSRTC and private vehicles and other department vehicles. We have air transportation. There is a helipad for any emergency or VIP coming in. There is a proposal for construction of an airport is also there.
For the Nilakal base camp, they will be deployed from that Sannidhanam, from that Nilakal base, as per the requirements. So each unit will be changed after 15 days. A fire unit will be there, fire unit I think more about 8 units of fire force will be there, then ambulances will be there, and everything we have mainly discussed that things in planning department also. They have made the clear numbers there. Any doubt about the operation section? Any more clarity is needed in that particular area? Yes? Then we switch over to the logistic section. That will be explained by Mr. Pradeep Kumar, Deputy Superintendent of Police.
We have already discussed 2 major sections, like operation section and planning section. The logistics section, we are going to discuss about the logistics section. In the logistics section, first branch is service branch. Service branch in both the Nilakal, Pamba and Sannidhanam. The service branch is headed by District Information Officer Pathanamthitta. Then services section is also subdivided into communication section. This communication section is headed by Superintendent Police Telecommunication. This communication system requires PA system. It's a public address system. 20 units of public address system is deployed in Nilakal, Pamba and wireless section 15 units is deployed in these 3 places. And telephone internet, social media, etc. Sections is also required in this both of these places. The strength required for a communication section is 15 CA, 10 SI, 20 seniors. In each section, multi-language specialist is also required. Next, medical unit. In medical unit is headed by DMO Alapura. In medical, 5 medical officers with ambulance is required. In Pamba, also 5 medical officers with the ambulance, and one community hospital is also required. In Nidimala, 1 cardiology unit and 1 oxygen product is required. In addition to these medical officers. In Sannidhanam, 2 medical officers, 1 cardiology unit, 1 oxygen product with ambulance is required. In also, 1 medical team with supporting staff is required. Sufficient antivenom is also kept in each unit. Last one in service sector is food unit. ESO what time will be headed by this food unit. He is also assisted by 3 numbers of TSO and 1 each for Nilekkan, Pamba and Sannidhanam. Next, in logistics section, next is supporting section, supporting unit. The supporting unit is headed by ADC Kotak. In supporting unit, the sub-unit is a resource unit. Deputy collector, 4 numbers of deputy collectors is leading this resource unit. 4 members of the SIGA and 10 members of village officers are also required. Next is ground support unit. 2 tahsildars and 10 village officers are required in this ground support unit. The last one is support unit. The last one is facilities unit. 2 videos and 4 joint videos are recorded in these places. The last unit of logistics section is a finance unit, finance branch. This finance branch is headed by finance officer Patantata. The finance is also subdivided into time unit, and this time unit required for junior supervisor from revenue department, 4 from revenue department. The next one is compensation of the client unit. In this unit, 4 numbers of junior supervisors from revenue department, 4 numbers of veterans are also required. Next is procurement unit. In procurement unit, 2 numbers of deputy officers and 20 numbers of village officers are required. The last one in finance unit, finance branch is post units. In post units, 2 numbers of statistical officers and 10 staff. These are the main requirements for logistics sector.
These are the details about our logistics section. All these staff will be, most of them will be deployed from the government service, Kerala government service itself. If any shortage, we will employ them in contract basis. And if any deficiency of doctors, policemen, ex-servicemen will also be deployed for police. Special police officers will be deployed if any shortage from our own branch is needed. Then in the case of doctors also, medical staff also, if any further need is required, we will deploy them on contract basis.